Anyone else? The last candle. Please be seated. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Let's do the chanting before the meditation. Please turn to page 5 of our chanting book. Salutation to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. There are three refuges. Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dhammang saranang gacchami, Sanghang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi saranam gacchami. Next page. The 5 precepts. Panati pata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami adinādāna veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami kāmesu micchācārā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami musāvādā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami surameraya majja pamadatthāna veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. On the opposite page, let's read the affirmative vows. Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the life of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in the relations without love and long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and mindfulness. Next page. Homage to the Buddha. Itipiso bhagavā arahang sammā sambuddho viññācarana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sārati Sattā deva manusānaṁ buddho bhagavāti. Homage to the Dhamma. Swakkhato bhagavata dhammo samdittiko akaliko Ipasiko opanayiko pancatang veditabbo vinyuhiti. Homage to the Sangha. Supatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ujjupatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Nyāyapatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Samīcipatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Yadidang cattari purisa yugani Attha purisa punggala Isa bhagavato savaka sangho Ahuniyo pahuniyo Dakkiniyo anjali karaniyo Anutterang punyak ketang lokassati Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Offering. Offering of life. Ganesarappadintene Dipene tamedang sina Tiloka dipang sambundang Pujayami tamonudang Offering of incense Ganda sambhara yuttene Dupenahang sugandina Pujaye pujaniyang tang Puja bhajana muttamang Offering of flowers Vanna gandha gunopetang Etang kusuma santating Pujayami munindasya Siripada saluruhe Pujemi buddhang kusumena nena Punyena metena labhami mokkang Uppang milayati yataidang me Ayu tathayati vinasa bhavang Offering of water Adivase tunu bante Paniyang parikakpitang Anukampang upadaya Patigan hatu uttama Offering of drinks Adivase tunu bhante Gilane pancayang imang Anukampang upadaya Patigan hatu uttama Worship of shrines Vandami cetiyang sambang Sambedhane supatintitang Saririka dhatu mahabodhing Buddha rupang sakalang sada Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Wish of well-being. Iccheva manchante Reflections on the teachings of the Buddha in English. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief, mind made are they. If one speaks or acts with an impure mind, suffering follows like the wheel that follows the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief, mind made are they. If one speaks or acts with a pure mind, happiness follows like one's own shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent actions towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These bonds of sympathy function in the world like a linking in a moving car. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurities as a smith removes the dross from silver. For one who mindfully develops boundless loving kindness, mental defilements are weakened and the freedom from pain is free. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path of purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All things are not self. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Good evening, everyone. We welcome all our friends, all our spiritual friends who are in person and also who are joining through YouTube for our Wednesday meditation. Now this is the time to practice meditation. This few minutes may be very useful and very important time of our life. Maybe for last week, how we spend our life. If we have just one moment to reflect how I spent past few days, that is the normal routine that we have to do. We have to work, we have to eat, we have to sleep. That is our normal behavior. Today, this moment, we are spending few minutes. That is to develop our spirituality, to observe spirituality within ourselves. So we as monks, we appreciate your participation to practice meditation with us, and also you yourself now can appreciate the decision that you have made. I hope that nobody forced you to come to this meditation. So you yourself have taken this decision. So we appreciate that decision, and also as well you can appreciate yourself. our friends who are joining through YouTube. You are in front of maybe a computer or any device. You are just watching us through a screen. You are participating live. So first, before we start our meditation, take a short moment to appreciate yourself. Appreciate the decision that you have made. Deeply appreciate. Appreciating yourself. Rejoicing yourself. You can make a determination. The determination is that I will engage in a committed practice. I will make use of this wholesome guidance, this wholesome gathering, this wholesome space. I will engage in a committed practice. Make that determination now. With that determination, listen to the bell and the chant that we are chanting, Namo Buddhaya. It will help you to settle your mind and relax your body until the very end of the sound of the bell and the chant. Be with the sounds. Relax your body. You can adjust your body into a meditative posture. Try to maintain your body upright as much as you can. Keep your chin somewhat parallel to the floor. You can keep your both palms together on your lap, right palm on the left palm. Keep your both eyes closed gently. This is your meditative posture. In the meditation, try to maintain this posture, this motionless posture, as much as you can. If you feel that you want to adjust or change your position, you can do it slowly and mindfully. Now observe this posture. You are in a sitting posture. Your body held well. from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, to the tips of your fingers. Closely feel the body and relax. Relax your body. Relax your body. Relax your body. Feel your feet. If you are sitting on a chair, your feet are touching the floor. You can feel that touching sensation in the feet. Feel the heels, the toes, ankles, muscles of lower leg and upper leg, knees. How you feel your legs. You can feel all the muscles of your body. Belly muscles, chest muscles, back muscles. How you are sitting, how the muscles are pressed, how your body meets the cushion or the chair that you are sitting on. Feel your clothes that you are wearing, how the clothes are touching your body. Feel your both shoulders, upper arms, lower arms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Feel the whole body and relax. Relax your body. Relax your body. Relax your body. Feel the neck area, your facial muscles, your forehead, and the top of the head. And relax, relax, relax. You are here. You are with your body. Your body is relaxed. Feel your ears. Any sounds, any noises, if you hear, keep listening. Even a very little sound helps you to bring your awareness to this present moment. Keep listening. Let's do our chanting. Namo Buddhaya. If you can chant with us. Mindfully chant. Mindful listen. Namo Buddhaya. Listen to your mind. Keep listening to your mind. You may still hear Namo Buddhaya. Listen to it. Still you can hear. Now you are observing your mind. While you are listening into your mind, you may have some other thoughts. Just observe them. What these thoughts are occurring in my mind right now. Just notice them. You are meditating, observing your mind. You are not cultivating any of these thoughts which are occurring in your mind. Just observing. Thoughts, thoughts, thoughts related to past, present, or future. Thoughts are occurring. What you are doing is just noticing them, observing them. That's it. Observing the mind and the thoughts. You are understanding the function of the mind, how the mind works. Now you can purposefully generate whatever thought that you wish. Wholesome thoughts. Our regular meditative wholesome thought is loving kindness. Loving kindness. The universal friendliness. Wishing all to be well, to be happy, to be peaceful. What a beautiful thought. What a peaceful thought that you can generate in your mind. Loving kindness. Generate loving kindness wishes for yourself. First, you need your loving kindness. Your body, your mind need your loving kindness. Loving, caring. Mentally repeating the guidance. You can generate loving kindness thoughts in your mind. Mindfully listen. Mindfully generate loving kindness thoughts. You yourself experience how your mind becoming calmer and calmer. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. peaceful, peaceful. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be healed, be healed, be healed. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. You can do your loving kindness into your body to radiate loving kindness throughout your whole body. May this body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. Radiate loving kindness throughout your entire body, into each and every part of the body, into each and every systems, internal organs, and the functions of the body. You can appreciate the support of all these systems and the functions, internal organs of the body. The support you are receiving to maintain your healthy life. Deeply appreciate the support of each and every part of the body. Internal systems, organs, functions of the body. Deeply and deeply appreciate the support. Even right now, they are functioning for you. Feel the skin, the largest organ of the body. Feel the muscles, the bones, large bones, tiny bones. Radiate loving kindness. May the skin, the muscles, and the bones of the body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Radiate your loving kindness into all the systems and the internal functions of the body. Feel the respiratory system. The respiratory system, the vital function of the body. The cardiovascular system, the genitourinary system, the digestive system, the central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, the immune system. Feel all these systems and the functions. Deeply appreciate the support and radiate loving kindness. May all these systems in my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Feel the sensory organs, the sensory faculties of the body, including the brain, the eyes, the ears, nose, and the tongue. May all these sensory faculties be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May I have a healthy body. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. 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 Relax and enjoy the loving kindness. Loving kindness. Observe your present mind. You have loving kindness thoughts. Full of loving kindness. Your mind is peaceful. Your mind is purified by loving kindness. It is free of defilements. Observe the peace and the calm in your mind. Likewise, you did loving kindness for you. Now you can expand the loving kindness beyond yourself. The same genuine loving kindness for everyone else, to all beings. The same loving kindness wishes without exception to everyone else. You can share your loving kindness thoughts with your friends who are here, who are meditating with you, who is next to you. All the friends who are doing this meditation together right now, the friends who are being somewhat far, all together, let's share our loving kindness wishes to each other. May all these friends be well, be happy, be peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. May all these friends be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May all these friends who are meditating with me have happy minds. You can expand your loving kindness more and more. Your loving kindness is boundless, no limits. Do your loving kindness to everyone else, to your family members, to the relatives, to your friends, neighbors, without exception, to everyone else. To all beings living in this neighborhood, in neighboring neighborhoods, in this city, the neighboring cities, in this country, in this world, you are spreading your loving kindness more and more, without boundaries, without exceptions. Radiate your loving kindness into all directions, to all beings living in the direction of your front, in the direction of your back, in the direction of the left and right, above and below. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. peaceful, peaceful. May all beings be safe. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be healed. Be healed. Be healed. If anyone else is suffering anywhere in this world right now, may all of them be free from suffering. May all of them have happy minds. May all beings 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 have happy minds. Loving kindness. Loving kindness. Even the word loving kindness makes us peaceful. If you have any other thoughts in your mind, any different thoughts other than loving kindness, just mentally repeat the term, the word loving kindness. Loving kindness. And feel the peace in your mind. Enjoy the loving kindness. You are relaxed. Your mind is relaxed. With your peaceful, relaxed mind, now you can move to observe your breath. To practice breathing meditation for a few minutes. Your mind is relaxed and peaceful. You can easily focus your attention into your breath, in breath and out breath. If you have changed your body, you can adjust and relax your body. Take a long deep breath. Slowly breathe out, just relax in your upper body. Keep your body upright. You can bring your awareness into around your nostrils. where you can easily feel the wind of the breath, in breath and out breath. Feel your in breath, feel your out breath, feel the changes which are happening in your body while you are breathing in and out. Mindful breathe in and mindful breathe out. If any different thoughts occur in your mind, just notice them. Come back to your meditative object. Mindfully breathe in and out. In these last few minutes, make your full effort to be with your breath. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. Dukkhappattāca niddukkha bhayappattāca nibbaya. Sukappattāca nisukha hontu sabbepi panino. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of your meditation and gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. And let's take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have this wonderful meditation in our life. And also deeply feel grateful to all the enlightened masters and the teachers in the past who passed these teachings, this practice, this wisdom from generation to generation. And also you can appreciate the guidance, the instructions that you received for your meditation. And also deeply feel grateful to anyone else helped you to practice this meditation today, who cleaned this place and arranged this place for you. At your home, anyone else helped you to do your meditation comfortably. Deeply appreciate their support. And also even these non-living things that we used the chair, the cushion, the device, this bell, and everything. Feeling deeply grateful and appreciating the support. Let's say sadhu 3 times together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, Bante Pema is joining here, so it is our discussion time now. Bante.
Yes, yes, Bante. Greetings to all of you from all the way from Sri Lanka. I hope that you all can hear me well.
Yes, Bante, we can hear you.
Yeah. Thank you, Bante, for that wonderful meditation. I think, we are getting deeper and deeper in our meditation practice. Yeah. So I'm so glad about that. So nice to see all our 3 monks and nice to see all our practitioners, our Wednesday nighters, as Nancy, said, and nice to see all of you. Yeah. I'm glad that, our 3 monks are doing really, really well. They are taking care of the center and they are conducting all the programs and they offer very rich programs. So do you agree?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. So let's start our discussion. I think in our meditation practice every Wednesday, including today, and before we practice our loving kindness meditation and breathing meditation, we spend quite a bit of time of developing awareness of the body. Just to bring this whole awareness and this mindfulness to body and try to establish our attention, our mindfulness within our body. So I would like to emphasize importance of developing such a body awareness. Let's say it's more like a grounding ourselves in the body. As we need some kind of grounding in order to live our life, something that really establish ourselves and keep ourselves in the actual reality, and then help us to face whatever we encounter with some choice and with some discernment. Otherwise, we can be easily pulled to all different directions. Because so many things happening around us, and we encounter so many pleasant and also unpleasant things. So we can be dragged, or we can be pulled to all different directions. And if we don't have a strong, some grounding that we can, observe, we can witness all these things happening and then react, or let's say respond with some choice and discernment. So I would like to share with you a simile given by the Buddha that explains the importance of having this body-centered awareness, the importance of having this grounding in our body. I think this is the simile, Bante, simile of the 6 animals. So we have discussed this simile in other occasions, right, Bante?
Yes, Bante, yeah. In some occasions,
Yeah.
I think, yeah, somewhat familiar.
Some of you may be familiar with this simile, but I think it's worth repeating, actually. It's really helping us to understand how many of us, live our life, and how distracted it can be, and then how we can actually change it and help ourselves and many others too. So when Buddha was giving this teaching to monks about importance of the body awareness, and he gave a simile of how an ordinary person, how a normal person would live their lives. So simile given here is that similar to the 6 animals, he's saying that just imagine a situation where a person would catch 6 animals with 6 different habitats, and then they were and catch all the 6 animals and bind them with a strong rope. All the 6 animals are bind with strong ropes, and then all the 6 ropes put together and create a big knot. Okay, so think about it. I mean, Buddha is asking us, right, create this image, and then even Buddha gave what kind of 6 animals this person will catch. One is a snake, the other one is a crocodile, and then a bird, and a dog, and then another one is like a fox, or maybe hyena, and then a monkey. Okay, those are the 6 animals. So a snake, a crocodile, a bird, a dog, a hyena, and a monkey. And so imagine that all these 6 animals are tied into strong ropes, 6 ropes, and all these 6 ropes put together and then tie a knot in the middle. And then he set these, animals roam about with that knot. What do you think? What's going to happen?
They're going to try to go back to their habitats.
Exactly. Thank you. Yes. And each animal will try to go to their own habitat. Interestingly, all these 6 animals have 6 different domains, 6 different habitats. Snake, and Buddha explains in this discourse. Actually, this discourse called Discourse of the 6 animals. And if you want to know more, you can search it. The Buddha's discourse on 6 animals. And Buddha says that a snake will try to go to ant hill, where his living place, and then crocodile will try to go to water, and then of course bird will try to fly, go to sky, and then a dog will try to go to village where he lives, and then hyena will pull everything to carnal ground, or maybe rubbish place, a carnal ground, and then monkey will try to go to forest. So all these 6 animals have 6 different domains, and they will try to go to these 6 different domains, but they are tied into one knot. And then what's going to happen? What do you think? Imagine that these 6 animals are tied into ropes and then and all these 6 ropes are tied, put together, and tied a knot.
A lot of tension.
Huh?
A lot of tension. I think they get mad at each other and start being mean to each other.
And then the Buddha said that these 6 animals will be really try to go to 6 different directions, but one animal will become dominant, maybe forceful at one time, and then pull the rest of the animals that direction. Let's say one time crocodile will become strong and he will pull all the other 6 animals to the direction of the water. And maybe after a while, the dog will, try to, gather his energy, and then maybe he will try to pull the rest of the animals to village. And so we can see, what kind of chaotic situation it can be, because all these 6 animals will try to drag everyone else to each different directions. Whoever gets stronger will pull the rest of the animals, but no one will be able to bring everyone to one direction, but because these animals will be pulling everyone else to do all the different directions. And after giving this simile, Buddha said that, the ordinary, when people, normal people, ordinary people's life is not very different from this. And Buddha said that we also have kind of 6 animals or 6 organs that will pull us to 6 different directions. And those are our sensory organs. And Buddha said that our eye, ear, nose, tongue, and our, let's say our body, maybe tactile, our skin, and then our mind as a sensory organ, the mind as something that bring memory, the mind that, generates certain thoughts. So mind can function as a sensory organ, beside being an organizer of our sensory data. So this is interesting, Bhante, have you thought about, the 6 animals and try to connect these 6 animals to our 6 senses? Because of here we have a snake, a crocodile, a bird, a dog, hyena, and a monkey. We only have the indication, Bhante, in the Buddha's teachings. Buddha have talk about mind, and sometimes he talks about a monkey mind, right? So sometimes mind behaves like a monkey, like jumping to one, from one branch to other, one branch to other without any direction. Other than that, in this particular discourse, Buddha is not really equating any sensory organ to a particular animal. But have you thought about that, Bhante? What do you think? What would be the snake when it comes to our, our sensory organ? And who would be the crocodile?
First one, right, Bhante? The first animal.
Yeah, first animal.
The simile.
So if you go by the order, yes, a snake will be the eye. And crocodile will be the ear, right?
Yeah.
And the nose would be the bird.
Right.
And our tongue will be the dog. And then our skin, wherever we get our tactile sensation, could be hyena or fox. And our mind will be a monkey, right? So maybe we can have another discussion, why these 6 animals are given to talk about 6 different senses. But, so the Buddha's explanation is that, in our life, we will see pleasing, beautiful, pleasant objects. We will also see, unpleasant or hurting objects. So what's usually happen whenever we see a pleasant object, we are dragged to that direction with our attraction, with our clinging. And when we see unpleasant or irritating objects, we will try to push it. We become repellent of that. So all this, depending on what sensory stimulus are in front of us, we will be dragged into that direction. We'll be going to some visual forms, and then either we are resisting that or we are like attracted to that. And when we are drove into that direction for a while, and suddenly we will hear another sound, which could be either irritating or it could be extremely pleasing. So we will stop our posing of the visual forms, then we will be dragged into this sound. Either we are resisting the irritating sound, or we are going after the pleasant sound to like continue that pleasure. And then maybe after a while we'll be pulled to our tactile sensation. So all our life, we are kind of dragged into these different directions, and maybe it is little exciting for a moment, but if you think about the whole picture, it's tiring. Don't you think so?
Yes.
I mean, the point here is actually, it's not really like kind of shut your eyes and, don't listen to anything or don't smell anything. The point here is that, are we responding to these things with some awareness? Are we responding to these things some choice? Or are we simply blindly dragged in all these different directions and simply, going after them without having any, discernment? And then after giving this, this rope, rope and the knot simile, and Buddha said, this is how ordinary, people will behave. And then at the end, they themselves, get tired and they don't find any, grounding, any place, and, they become exhausted. And then Buddha said that, but imagine this, that remember that knot, that all the 6 ropes are tied into one knot. And the Buddha said that if this person tie that knot into a strong post, what's going to happen? And Buddha said that maybe for a while, these animals will try to drag the rest of the animals to other respective directions. But after a while, because we have this post right here, and all the ropes are tied into that post, after a while, these animals will, will realize that it's not easy to, go to their respective areas, and they will slow down. They will, they will not pull as they used to pull before, and eventually they will lie down and rest around this post. And Buddha said that, just like that, as practitioners, as spiritual, seekers, if we can develop the awareness of the body, so the Buddha said that just like there's a strong post for these 6 animals, if we can develop the awareness of the body, that we establish ourselves in the body, we feel our body, wherever we go, wherever we encounter anything, wherever, even when you are talking to someone, we are doing it with some, grounding, with some awareness of the presence of the body, with some awareness of the, bodily sensation. And we establish ourselves in the body awareness. We call Kaya Gata Sati. Bhante, how we translate Kaya Gata Sati?
Kaya means body. Gata means something like which have focused or be brought. What? Sati means mindfulness. We bring our mindfulness into our body.
Yeah. So the mindfulness that is established in the body.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So Buddha said that if you develop that ability, that is the ability that exactly you develop, in every Wednesday. I think even today Bhante Metta helped us to feel different sensation of the body, and then have this basic awareness of the body. And the Buddha said that if we can maintain this awareness of the body even outside of the meditation, not as really very keen as in the meditation, but just a rough awareness, a kind of rough, gentle awareness of this body, the posture of the body, and sensation of the body, and then and maintain that as a grounding. Because it whenever we are aware of our body, we are in the present moment. And Buddha said that once you have that kind of grounding, actually he said that once we have that, it gives a basis, it gives a grounding, it steadies one's responses to situations. That's what it's going to do for us. And then when we have that, and we will still, see pleasing objects and irritating objects. We will still hear pleasing sounds and irritating sounds. All these things are going to happen. But we will hear them. We will witness them. But we will not be pulled to that direction. We are not being dragged by those stimulus without our awareness, without any control. Once we have established our body awareness, we will still see them, we will still encounter them, and we will notice them, but then we will respond to them with some choice, with some discernment, or even asking, do I have to respond to this at all? Can I refocus and then bring my attention wherever I want? This is more like an attention control. Usually we have no control of the attention. Whatever surrounding us, whatever dominating at a time in an environment will drag us to that direction. And suddenly those things become so important to us. And these days, of course, our our cell phones will, take a lot of our attention, and suddenly issues that are not even we heard about become suddenly important issues for us, and we bother about them, and in that way, and whatever surrounding us will, catch our attention, and then we are dragged to that direction, but without really having any sense of, awareness of why we want to do it. But when we develop this body awareness, this as kind of grounding, and we can make a decision. We can respond to whatever is happening around us, whether they are pleasing or whether they are irritating, and we will not be dragged unconsciously, but we will be able to respond to them with some awareness and with some discernment. So I think every day when you come to Wednesday meditation, you are kind of tying that rope into that strong post. Maybe you are making that post stronger and stronger and stronger. So even you are on the other days, whenever you live your life, just maintain that gentle or rough awareness of the body, more like something like in the back of your mind. And that will help you to really come to the actual present moment all the time, and not to be so distracted whatever happening around us, but still witness them, observe them, but make a decision. Do I have to respond to this, or if I need to, and how should I do it? So taming our 6 animals, using our body as a strong force to keep them in rein, keep them managed, keep them in control.
And Bhante, can we say mindfulness directed to the body, including sensory organs?
Yes, Bhante, here, exactly, mindfulness established in the body, and then because we have that awareness of the body, and whatever we get through our senses, and we become aware of them too. Before we kind of drag to them, we become aware that I'm seeing this. Yeah, we become aware that I'm hearing this. So before we go to the object of what we see, or the object that what we hear, we become aware of the experience itself. Yes, but it's a mindfulness that we establish in the basic, structure, basic posture of the body as a way to as a place to, stay. And then from there, we can respond to whatever happening around us.
So if you were talking to yourself, would it be kind of like, I'm hearing a dog, I'm seeing a tree, I'm feeling the cold? Would it be kind of like that?
Yeah, mainly, I mean, how it affects your body.
How what?
How it affects your body.
Like the actual sensation of the hearing?
Yeah.
So before the interpretation of what it is you're hearing.
Yes. Yes. And you become aware of the the actual sensations. And then you have a place to rest. Otherwise, we will go after that dog. Let's say you are hearing a dog, right? And then if you don't have that awareness of the body, and you're observing, how our body reacts, how our body affects. If you don't do that, and you definitely go once you hear the sound of the dog, and you will be dragged that direction. You'll be thinking about all kinds of dogs. And you maybe even you thinking about, even you may be blaming the neighbor for not taking care of the dog. And you can have all kind of angry thoughts about the neighbors, and you even remember other things that neighbors did, and it can create a whole unpleasant emotion in your mind, because this sound can drag you to all kind of different directions. Maybe that could be the situation that we had to resolve and talk with neighbors. but we can do it with some, with some awareness, with some control. But whenever we hear the sound of the dog, and you hear it, but you base your attention in what is happening here, and you respond to that, based on this awareness. Okay, you say hearing, and you observe the sound, and say, okay, do I have to think about it now? Do I have to stop what I'm reading and think about the dog? Or do I have to stop my cooking, preparing my dinner, and then do I have to think about the dog? And you can make it, no, it's not important now. I better focus my mind here. So we can do it by, so from the awareness of the body. I'm saying that we need some grounding place to decide where I should go.
That's the best tool, I believe, Bhante, the best tool that we can use as a tool of meditative object, the body that we have, the best wealth, I believe, that by birth, yes, Bhante, go ahead, please.
Yes, Bhante, I think this is what actually, Buddha discovered, during the time of the Buddha. Many people were meditating, definitely. And many people thought actually body is a kind of burden. It's a kind of burden for mental development. So that is why many ascetics, many spiritual seekers were kind of depriving the basic needs of the body, and almost like a torturing the body, like extreme fasting, extreme deprivation of all the senses, and then you purposely giving, torturing themselves, sitting under hot sun, lying on the top of the nails. Even, the Buddha, before becoming the Buddha, when he was ascetic, he even did those things. Because the basic belief was that, our mind will not be released because of the body. The body is always a burden. It is flesh. It is evil. It is related to sin. So therefore, body is a burden. Somehow we have to get rid of this body. That was the main idea. But the discovery of the middle path by the Buddha, it includes actually recognizing the use of the body and the importance of the body for developing the mind. So then, instead of rejecting the body or try to consider body as a burden, what Buddha did actually, take care of the body with gratitude and care, and then use the body as a way to develop our mind.
Yes,
so it's a very important, practice in the Buddhist spiritual journey.
Not to be used by the body, but to use the body.
Exactly. Well said, Bhante, yes.
But at the same time, you wouldn't have a mind without the body. So it's kind of like they're interdependent.
Say again, Nancy?
I said you wouldn't have a mind without a body. So aren't they kind of interdependent?
Yeah. I'm so glad, Nancy. Bhante, did you hear that? Yeah, I mean this is exactly
the mind.
this,
you need the body, you need to have the mind to have, or you know what I mean. My mind.
This is exactly the Buddhist position about the relationship in body and mind. They are like an organic, integrated system. Definitely, mind cannot function without the support of a body, whether it is a rough body as humans and animals, or whether it is a refined body. That's always we have to have some physical basis for a mind to function. That is why in Buddhism we don't talk about a complete spiritual entity. It's always immersed in a physical entity, and then it can function. But of course, these are different phenomena, but they are integrated and function when they are together. Exactly. Actually, even the Bhante Kamalasa, do you remember that simile that a blind person, a blind person and a handicapped person, a person who cannot walk?
Yeah.
Right?
I heard it maybe something like that because the blind person cannot see where the direction where he should go.
Yeah.
Right?
The relationship in relationship between body and mind is given as a relationship between a blind person and a person who cannot walk. What you call that person?
And also one,
Paraplegic.
yes, you can say.
So let's say if these two are together, so if similarly is that if the handicapped person can jump into the shoulders of the blind person who is strong in his body but he can't see, and if the handicapped person can jump into the shoulders of the blind person, and they both can live together. The blind person can walk, and the other person can see, and they can work together in harmony. And that's exactly how our mind and body function. Yes, Bhante Kamalasiri?
Yes, I wanted to mention Bhante. I can remember some part of that simile which you explained now. There is a person who is going through the forest. I think he has a wound on his body.
Yes.
So that is the person who is not cultivated his mind. I feel like that. So when he goes through the grass with the wound body, when the grass touches his body, he feel very pain in his body. So like that uncultivated mind, the person when because of eye, because of nose, because of 5 sensory organs, he get very suffering because of sensory organs. That person develops greedy, hatred, and delusion.
Yeah. So you are saying that when we haven't developed our mindfulness enough, even little things can irritate us. Like if you have a wound, and when you travel in the forest, and even little thing, maybe a drop of water, maybe a small grass, every little thing can hurt you, right? So in the same way, if we haven't developed our mindfulness, even little things can hurt us a lot, right? Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so develop your grounding in the body, develop your strong post. So you can use your 6 animals. They are really nice. They bring so many beautiful things to us. But don't let them run loose. And let's keep them in control, and then help ourselves and also many others.
To make that post stronger, right, Bhante?
Yeah, you have to, because these 6 animals can be so powerful.
So Buddhist center, just like the post, I think, Bhante. This Buddhist center.
Yes, the body is the center, but they say make your body as the post, but not the body, but awareness of the body.
Yeah, actually what we did, Bhante, normally what we are doing is that breathing meditation. That is the first step and easy steps to bring awareness into the body, the breath, in breath and out breath. So don't let the animals go wherever they wish.
Yeah.
Bhante, so maybe just 1 breath for a day is enough, I think, to tie those animals into this stronger post.
I mean, when we develop this body awareness, even little sensation, let's say you are standing, maybe somebody is like having an argument, and you are listening to all these things, but at the same time you feel your feet. You feel your feet is grounded, in your shoes, in your ground. And that very awareness of your feet, for example, right there, can help you to center yourself, be aware of where are you, and and what's really I should do. You're still listening, hearing these irritating sounds, but then because of that awareness you feel, and you become aware of the present moment, actual moment, and then you can take a breath, and then of course you can respond. You can respond clearly. You can show your disagreement or whatever. But we do it with some control and with some awareness and with some discernment, not as like being pulled to that whole situation. Okay. Okay, it is time, Bante, right, to move to the next part?
Okay, Bante. Yes, we had a nice discussion. It's
Yeah.
very useful.
Bante, yeah, I'm rushing because it's a breakfast time.
Gotta take care of that body.
I mean, here actually in our monastery, when the bell rang, you had to go to your dining hall. All the monks will come in line to the dining hall. If you don't go there, you don't have breakfast. So we may have a few more minutes, but
Okay, Bante. Okay. So thank you very much, and appreciate your support, help to have this nice discussion with us. It's a good and very useful lesson for us. Okay, we are moving to the next part of our program. You can turn to page 14, Transference of Merits to Departed Relatives. We will transfer these merits that we acquired with this, having this practice, coming to this place. We did our chanting, meditation, and our discussion. All the merits that we acquired, now we can share with our departed relatives. May our departed relatives share our goodness. May they also be happy and rejoice our goodness. Idam me ñātinang hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo. Idam me ñātinang hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo. Idam me ñātinang hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo. Transference of merits to all the sentient beings. All the beings who have accepted and able to share our merits, may they do so. Ittavata ca amhehi sambhatang punya sampadang sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhutanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, may I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nibbana. Purification. By body, speech, or mind, I have carelessly done wrong. I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata of great wisdom and determine to be heedful. Now we are doing our blessing service for you. We will be chanting the Karaniya Metta Sutra, the discourse on loving kindness, originally uttered by the Buddha with great compassion for all living beings. We wish that may you all receive the blessings of the great compassion of the Buddha. With these blessings, may you be well, happy, receive good health and healing. And also you can recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with your family members, relatives, friends who are sick, and recall them to your mind and share these blessings with them too. May all of you receive these blessings. May all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo Tassa
Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Karaniya matta kusalena antang santam padang abhisamecca sakko ujuca sujuca suacu canse timani santut sekoca subharoca ampakiccoca sallamukha utti santindriyoca nipakoca Ampagabbo pulesu ananugindo Nachakundang samacare kincena vinyu pare upavadeyum sukino vake mino hontu sabbe satta bhavantu sukhi satta eke cipane bhutanti tasava tavarava anavasesa digava emantava majjima rasakanuktula dittava eva additta eca dure vasanti avidure bhutava sambhave siva sambe satta bhavantu sukhi satta naparo parang nikumbete nati mangnyete kanta cinang kanci vyarosana patigha sanya manyamsa dukkha micceya mata yata niyam puttang ayusa eka putte manurakke evampi sambha bhutesu manasang bhavaye aparimanang mettanca sambha lokasmin manasang bhavaye aparimanang uddhang adoca tiriyanca asambhadang averang asapattam tittang carang nisinno vasayano vayavatansa vigata mindo etang sating adindeya brahma metang viharang idamahu dittinca anupagamma sila vadansanena sampanno Vinayage dhanai jatu gamba seyang punareti tene tatche vanjene suntite hotu sambadai tene satche vanjene sambarogo vinamsatu tene satche vanjene hotu te jaya mangalam Sabbitiyo vivanjantu sabbarogo vinasatu mate bhavattvantarayo sukhi digayuko bhavatu sabba mangalam rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sonti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sonti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sonti bhavantu te
Let's spend a moment of reflection. Reflect your own good deeds, kind deeds. Whenever you have done whatever kind deeds during last few days, few seconds, let's rejoice those kind deeds. Please repeat after me. On this day, or in the past, if I have done kind deeds to other beings, with my body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds, and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in those kind deeds, appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, wishing more opportunities to practice compassion. I rejoice in those kind deeds, resolving not to compare myself with others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, and gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere. May my kind deeds relieve the burdens of other beings. May my kind deeds shield me from all dangers and pain. May my kind deeds and merits that come from them help me in freeing my heart. Now you can recall to your mind any kind deed done by someone else, whether to you or others. Just rejoice those moments. On this day, or in the past, if I have seen or heard of the kind deeds done by others, with their body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds, and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in the goodness of others, being always ready to praise kind people, and follow their example. I rejoice in the goodness of others, appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world. I rejoice in the goodness of others, expressing gratitude for any kindness done. May the kind deeds of others bring safety and happiness to many living beings. May the kind deeds of others foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings. May the kind deeds of others nurture goodness in me and many living beings. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay. So wish you all a great night, soothing sleep and healing sleep to everyone. And look forward to see you again next week.
Thank you, Bhante. Wish you all good health. See you next week.
Thank you, Bhante. Stay warm, so wish you a safe and warm stay.